Well, Sue and John, very lovely to see you. Sue Holderness and John Challis, who play Marlene and Boycie.
How's that going again?
This morning.
Marlene.
Marlene.
It sounds Australian.
It does sound strangely Antipodean,
what
but
would you do?
otherwise it's fine.
Give us the official.
Marlene.
It wasn't bad.
But you say you will always be known as Boycie, and to such a degree that that's what you're calling your autobiography, isn't it, Boycie?
Yes, not Marlene. No, my autobiography, yes, I just finished it. Terrifying it's been. I'm now thinking, my God, I shouldn't have put that in, and why didn't I put that in? And did I do that? All that's I'm going through all that. It's called Being Boycie.
Well, you have been Boycie for so long. Do people still do that, shouting in the street? You know, where's Marlene?
It still happens quite. It's usually a bunch of lads, and I can see them coming because they go, right, and they always get past me. Then I hear, Marlene, and I turn around and they go, like a bunch of girls.
Well, you do it so beautifully, because yours is the original, obviously. Our team have been trying out a few Marlenes. Eamonn's was terrible, I do
We've heard
apologise.
about this. Are we going to see it?
Would you like to have a look?
Yes, we would.
See what you think. No? Not ready yet? OK, well, we won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do that. But I want to talk to you about how you first met, because when somebody says, you know, somebody's going to be playing your wife, I presume you hope straight away, oh, please, I like her.
Yes,
so had you worked together before? Was that Marlene and Boycie your first job together?
No, so we hadn't met, actually. I mean, I heard about Sue as being quite a good actress.
Little did you know.
Actually, that was disproved straight away. But no, I knew her by reputation, but I just sort of prayed that we get on okay. And,
I didn't go in the series till series 4. By then it was a big hit. So I had to have my first scene with Del, Rodney and Boycie. I hadn't met any of them, so it was really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, but you say you hadn't met any of them, but if I recall correctly, you may have met Del.
Well, Boycie and Marlene certainly had a really rather passionate little month.
She had a bit of a reputation.
Yeah. All the boys apparently remembered Marlene, but I think that Marlene's little fling with Del was quite important.
Yeah. So she always had a twinkle in her eye.
But we try not to speak about it too much because it upsets poor Boycie.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
Well, do you remember that clip that Ruth promised that we were going to run?
Yes.
And we hadn't got? Well, we have got
You've got it now, let's see it.
Here's the tribute to you two. Here we go.
What's this, what?
Marlene, Marlene, Marlene,
Marlene! Marlene! I can't do it impression, I'm rubbish at impressions.
Marlene!
Marlene!
Boycie!
Marlene! I'm the first, aren't I?
And it's a name you've got to live with, Sue, I suppose, as well.
I don't think enough people tackled the laugh. The laugh's the difficult thing.
Who was that doing the laugh? That was very good.
The laugh was good.
Was that Stephen Mulhern did that? Can't remember now.
No,
We'll have a look.
Instantly forget.
That's the winner.
But you thought the laugh...
The laugh
Now, did you know a Boycie? Was there someone in your life that you based him on?
Yeah, it was a guy I used to know in a pub, and you know, all actors are thieves, really. I mean, they watch people's characteristics and they nick things and use them sort of later on. And this guy had this curious, pedantic way of speaking. I mean, it really was like that, and he was a pompous person. And I just thought, well, I stored it away, and I got asked to do an episode of Citizen Smith, which is John Sullivan's first series.
Yeah.
And I had to play a policeman, and I played a lot of policemen. I thought, what can I do that's different? So I thought I'd use some of this guy's characteristics. And Sullivan came up to me afterwards and said, I really like that character. He said, I'm going to try and use that again one day. And a year later, the Only Fools and Horses started, and they asked me to do an episode.
Yeah. Well, of course, it didn't end there, Sue, as well. It then went on to The Grass is Greener.
Yeah, the green grass. So difficult to
yes.
remember, isn't it? The green grass. We were lucky, really, because I mean, we weren't, particularly in Marlene, I didn't appear much in Only Fools, so it was nice to get the chance to, you know, explore what their relationship's really like. It's amazing how many couples, I'm sure you are not like this, spend a lot of their time just bickering.
No,
oh, that's terrible.
It's horrible. It's hard to believe, isn't it? And you find that actually deep down they're really very fond of each other, which is what you discovered with these two. And of course they had their gloriously grumpy teenage son Tyler in The Green Grass. He was only a baby in Only Fools.
And what about Marlene? Where did she come from? Was that the
She is the Peckham tart within. I had to do no research. No, the script arrived and I thought, this
I can do this.
I can do it.
Hooray, leopard skin.
Absolutely. Let me get into that woman. No, she's a wonderful creature, and I hope still to be playing her when I'm staggering around on my Zimmer frame.
So Gold TV, they're going to replay all the series, and how many episodes are we talking about here?
68, 69?
68, 69,
something like that. And they're all going out through September in order, which I think is quite fun to have a look at them again in order. We all watch, they
watch
repeat it all
yourself
the
getting
time.
older.
Yeah.
That's quite
Fantastic.
scary.
That's good. That is scary. You look like
And also, have you seen now they've recreated the flat in
Peckham.
Peckham?
Oh, yes.
Yes, we're going there in a minute.
Are you?
Yes.
You can go and stay there for 18 quid.
Are you
a night.
staying or just
Yes,
paying
no,
a
we've
visit?
decided not to spend the night, in fact,
No, we had a
lovely
better
though
offer.
it is. But no, you can go onto their Facebook site, the Gold thing, and you can enter a competition to go and spend a night for the vast sum of £18.
There's
If any
lot-
time between now and the end of August.
It's amazing the interest still, as Eamonn said, after 30 years. And I know you do a theatre tour, don't you, and talk about Marlene and Boycie.
yeah,
What kind
yeah.
of things do people want to know? What's the...
Well, what do they want? They want to know how we met that story, you know, and the story of what's our favourite episodes and so on. But also it's about our lives, I mean, our lives before that. Because so often we get asked, how did this happen? How did you become an actor, actually?
Yeah.
Why did you become an actor? And how did you get the part? And that's fascinating for people. I think people
So
have
they
found
want to
that-
know all things that have gone wrong, don't they?
Yeah.
They want to
Yeah,
know the backstage stuff that's gone wrong.
And do you have appreciation societies the way, you know, Doctor Who and Star Wars and Star
Yeah.
Trek? And
Yes, the Only Fools and Horses Appreciation Society. It's big. They've got no, it's lovely.
We
There's
are very much
thousands.
appreciated.
No,
Many
it's lovely.
thousands of people. Thank you very much.
It's
Well,
lovely.
you are. You're part of TV Gold, that has to be said, on Gold, of course, running the whole series. Sue, John, thank you both very much. I appreciate you coming
Very
in.
Could you just
Lovely
do
to come
Marlene
in.
just once
Go
more
on,
for
give
me?
it on, John.
Come along, Marlene.
Yeah, come along.
Where's the laugh?
Come along,
No
Ruth.
laugh.
Happening tomorrow.
On tomorrow's show,